Linda joined a group chat for mothers with children, the same age as her daughter when her daughter started to go to school. She rarely said anything on the group chat, but one day, she got a direct message from Nancy, the mother of her daughter's best friend. Who knew that this one message would change her fate?
I want to go eat some expensive sushi. Don't you think so too, Linda?
What? Why are you asking me all of a sudden?
I just felt like it. It's not like there's anything special going on.
But for you to come out of the blue like that, doesn't that mean there's something wrong?
Fine. I'll tell you. Actually, I just heard that your father owns a fancy sushi restaurant. Wow! That's amazing. A high-end sushi restaurant. It's not that easy to run a sushi restaurant, is it?
Oh, so you heard. I mean, it wasn't like I was hiding it. But yes, my father has been running a sushi restaurant for a while. My father is the chef and he has a couple of other employees. I guess you could say it was my father's touch.
So, if he has a good number of employees and is able to run a business, he must be pretty wealthy, right?
Well, I don't know about that. I would have to ask my father.
Don't bother asking him. Anyway, I want to try the fatty tuna. I wonder what fatty tuna tastes like at a fancy sushi restaurant. I bet it's full of delicious fat and flavor. I want to try it. Let me try it.
So do you want to make a reservation? I'll let my father know then.
Oh, well, about that reservation, don't treat it like I'm just a normal customer.
Huh? What do you mean?
What? Were you really going to put me down as just a regular customer? Come on. What are you thinking? Aren't we mom friends? It should be obvious to let me dine there with a mom friend discount.
What? What's a mom friend discount? I don't understand.
You should at least know what I'm saying. To put it simply, give me a discount. Let's see. I don't have much money. So, can you let me eat there for free?
Free? Of course not. Are you stupid?
Stupid? How dare you say such a thing? I'm telling you, I have no money. Think about my family circumstances for once.
If you don't have money, the smart choice is not to eat here. You have to save up money and budget your spendings.
What are you saying? I'm saying I want to eat now. I'm a mom friend, so you have to make a special reservation for me. And then, you're not going to charge me anything. I need you to make that kind of arrangement for me.
But it's not like I work at the restaurant, so I don't have that kind of authority. And letting you eat for free just because you're a mom friend? I don't think my father will allow that.
Do your best to make it happen. Use your head for once.
It doesn't matter if I try my hardest. My father is strict. Even if I said it as a joke, he would get angry.
Then beg, or do whatever you have to do to get me accommodated. Or, I don't mind eating on your dime either.
Excuse me? Why do I need to do that? I refuse.
I see. I was going to go out of my way to eat there and say, "This sushi is delicious," and try to spread the word. You're treating me so poorly. Well, if you're going to be like that, I have my own ideas.
What do you mean ideas? I won't forgive you if you do anything weird.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything weird. But you'll regret how you treated me. So be prepared.
Regret, huh? Fine. You should be prepared to regret it if you try to do anything weird to my father's restaurant.
Wow, so scary. I can't believe you're threatening me. Don't worry, I won't do anything weird. Just think that I'll be doing something interesting.
A few days later,
Cancel my order for 70 people. Sorry for canceling 2 minutes before delivery. I don't plan to pay a single cent. As a high-end sushi restaurant, won't it be a huge loss?
the restaurant isn't open today.
What?
What are you doing? Besides, you didn't order anything from here.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? I definitely put in an order. I put in an order for 70 people's worth of food. And the person on the line was surprised, but they agreed to the order.
We're a high-end restaurant that's really small with only counter seats. We would never be able to accommodate for that much food. So we would have turned down that reservation. So, you definitely made a reservation at a different store.
That can't be. Then where did I make my reservation?
You should remember the name of the store you made your reservation at. How would I know?
I'll check it right now. It's a place called Ska Sushi. Isn't that your father's restaurant?
Ska Sushi, you say? So you put in your order there, huh? My father's restaurant is called Skageki Sushi. It's your fault you didn't confirm the name.
What did you say? It's your fault that the name of the restaurant is complicated, and you make it sound like it's my fault. That's unreasonable.
It's not unreasonable at all. You were going to place an order for 70 people, which makes no sense for my father's restaurant.
Yeah. Because you told me you wouldn't let me eat for free. Of course, I needed to make things difficult for you.
So, if I don't give you free food, then you'll harass us? I don't understand that logic. At any rate, all I can tell you is that this is what you deserve.
Excuse me? Why do you have to say that? I just got a call from Ska Sushi. They said that I can suddenly cancel my order since it's such a large order. They told me I have to pay a cancellation fee. What am I supposed to do?
How would I know? You made the order, so you're responsible for paying for the cancellation fee.
No way. I don't have that kind of money. I was initially going to cancel on your father's restaurant. And now, I have to go through all this.
I really don't understand what you're saying. As for my dad's restaurant, if you cancel on the day of the event, there will of course be a 100% cancellation fee.
What? But it's your father's restaurant. I would have made you pay for the cancellation fee.
Huh? That's what you were thinking? I would never allow that happen. Of course, they would make you pay.
I don't want to do that. I mean, first of all, I have to deal with a bill from Scott Sushi. They want us to pay them about $10,000 for 70 people for $150 worth of food.
Well, all I can say is you had no choice since you made the order.
But it's $10,000. There's no way a one person could pay that.
Well, I don't care what you say. You booked it. You have to take care of it.
No, do something. You pay the $10,000.
Why would I do that?
Don't ask me why. None of this would have happened if you just let me eat for free. So that means I'm getting charged $10,000 because of you. So, I'll be billing you $10,000. Got it?
Even if you say that, you're the one who made the reservation. You're the one getting the bill, so there's nothing I can do.
So then, I'll send the bill to you. And then you can pay for it.
Do you think I'll even pay for that? Are you stupid? I'm sorry, but I have no intention of paying. So give up and pay for your own order.
I don't want to. This is unreasonable. Stop talking to me about money, or else I will harass your father's store.
What? Harassment? What are you going to do?
I'm going to write a bunch of slanderous reviews about your father's shop. And I'm sure that I'll drive the customers away. And you'll have no choice but to go out of business. If you don't like it, pay me $10,000 instead. Is that clear?
Well, even if you try that, the people who come to my father's store are all regulars now. They don't care about other people's reviews. They remember the taste of my father's sushi. They don't rely on word of mouth.
What? Well, then, I'm going to have to use force. I'm going to set your father's store on fire. If you don't like it, you're gonna have to pay me $10,000. Okay?
Wait, you're not serious, are you? Well, if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to do everything in my power to protect my father's store. If you're really going to do something like that, first of all, calling me and telling me you're going to set the place on fire is a criminal threat. So, I guess you'd be charged with criminal intimidation. So, if I talk to the police, you could be arrested.
What? But I haven't done anything yet. Is saying it in writing considered a crime?
Of course it is. By doing so, you have offended people and made them feel unsafe. I mean, setting fire to someone's restaurant just because they didn't give you a free meal? This is insane. And you're crazy.
Hey, you can't call someone crazy. That's rude. Correct yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just saying what I thought. But it's true. You're crazy. When you tell a person that you're going to commit a crime.
What are you saying? It was just a joke, of course. Are you that stupid that you couldn't tell I was joking? You're so boring.
I'm sorry, but I don't want people saying they're going to burn down my father's restaurant, even if it was a joke. It's not even a laughable joke. It just makes me uncomfortable. There are some things that you can't make jokes about.
What? You're being so annoying. Anyways, what am I supposed to do about the $10,000? I can't pay for it.
That's exactly what I don't care about. It's a cancellation fee for a reservation you made. You have to pay for it.
Wait a minute. I said I won't pay. Cut it out.
Oh, really? Well then, there's only one other thing you can do. So why don't you just go ahead and do it?
Another way? What's that? Tell me.
You could ask your husband to pay for it.
Oh, come on. Why do you have to do that? No, absolutely not. My husband would never agree to pay.
I mean, you're not in a position to say that. Even if you say you can't pay. The restaurant has to collect the cancellation fee somehow. And if you can't pay, they will have no choice but to charge your relatives.
But that doesn't mean they're suddenly going to charge my husband. That's unreasonable. I will never make my husband pay. I won't let him pay.
I don't think Scott Sushi will listen to any of your selfishness. You should go and talk to your husband about it. I have to pay $10,000 in cancellation fees because of something I did. Can you pay it for me? Just say that.
If I say that, he's definitely going to be angry at me.
I don't think you have any choice but for him to be angry. I think you should just give up. Be prepared for it and let your husband be mad at you.
Stop messing around. Why should I be told that by you? I never want him to get mad at me. You're the reason I'm in this mess. You're either going to take responsibility and tell my husband, or you will pay the $10,000 directly to me.
I can't believe you. Do you really think you did nothing wrong at all? This is why you ended up in this situation. You let this happen, you know? And yet, you keep saying that everyone around you is to blame. You never say that it is your fault. Do you really think that you can make this situation go away?
You've got to be kidding me.
Saying that isn't going to change anything.
Why should I have to go through this? I'm not that kind of person who should be put through this.
You perceive yourself as if you're an exalted being. That is another characteristic of a bad person. Because of that, you can't possibly believe that you have done anything wrong. Or you think that even if you do something wrong, you must be forgiven. Unfortunately, there is no way to save yourself if you think like that. Give up and realize that you have done something wrong. First and foremost, contact your husband. Tell him that you have incurred a $10,000 cancellation fee.
I said no. That's enough. I won't admit that I'm wrong about anything. It's not my fault. It's all your fault. You're the reason I'm in this mess. Do something. You have to help me.
Yeah, whatever. You keep shifting the blame and you're always blaming others. I'm horrified that someone like you was a mom friend. Well, I'm not going to get involved anymore anyway.
What? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I said. I'm not going to have anything more to do with you. I've contacted the other moms and we've decided to kick you out of the group. Well, you got what you deserved.
What? Wait, why do you have to say that? I don't want to be kicked out of the mom group. Why is this happening to me?
You know why. If you have to think about why, then you're beyond help. Oh, and by the way, since you didn't seem to be calling anytime soon, I told your husband about the cancellation fee. He was extremely surprised.
Why would you do that? Don't do that on your own, you idiot.
I mean, it's your fault that you didn't contact your husband. I hope he'll be very angry with you.
Wait, why should I? I just wanted to eat sushi from your father's restaurant.
So why didn't you just pay for it on your own? Don't get mad at me like that.
Wait, please, forgive me. It's absolutely wrong that I should suffer like this. It's wrong.
Nancy kept saying that it was wrong and whatnot until the very end. In the end, she was scolded by her husband. Her husband paid for the $10,000 bill, and Nancy said she had to work part-time to repay her husband. Nancy, who had never had a job before, found the part-time work very hard. It seems to be a good reminder of her. I felt bad for causing all this trouble for my father. So my family and I are planning to go to my father's sushi restaurant for the first time in a long while. How was it? Just because we are mom friends doesn't mean that we are allowed to ask anything of each other, right? And moreover, it is difficult to have a conversation with people who cannot admit their own faults. Most of these types of people are unaware of it. Are you unknowingly causing trouble for your friends? They need to learn their lesson from this experience.